Hi, I'm Chef Suhardi Huang from Wheatout Private Dining. On behalf of Food Export Northeast and Cuisine and One Asia, I'm here to showcase my recipe, Pan-Seared Scallop with capers lemon butter sauce using USA Atlantic Sea Scallops.
Many gourmets claim that the cold water species of scallops, such as the USA Atlantic Sea Scallops, are best as the meat yielded from these species are tender yet firm with sweeter flavors, which is what we are using today. USA Atlantic Sea Scallops are very popular item as an entree. There is no worry about overfishing as an issue with regards to scallop as they reproduce with abundance. They happen to be a great clean shell option, and they happen to have different varieties that can offer light, sweet flavors. We are using the USA Atlantic Sea Scallop today for our dish. While in the beginning people did not appreciate the scallop flesh for their sweet, clean taste, back then, the 19th century would see a great rise of appreciation for USA Atlantic Sea Scallop, being used in recipes that require frying, boiling, steaming, stuffing, and even pickling. Some older recipes cook them with ingredients like egg, white wine, butter, and tomatoes in techniques like boiling, deep frying, and stewing. Let me show you how I do it. Let's go.
These scallops are from Massachusetts, the biggest port for seafood in the world. For the cauliflower florets, what you want to do is cut it into small florets out from the big bunch itself. You want to get as small as possible. For the capsicum, the easiest way to cut it, head and tail off, and you follow through. And what you want for this dish itself is small dices. For the garlic itself, the easiest way to nip it up, just give a good whack. Chop off slightly the top part, and then what you want to do is just swing it back and forth. For the any herb itself, when you want to cut, the easiest way to do it is actually to roll it up into one small tight bundle. And when you cut it, you do not want to crush it. What you want to do is you want to slice it across. So if you can look at the knife itself, you should not be doing this. What you should be doing is going back and forth at the back of it using your finger to hold it as steady as possible. So the next one we're going to do, we are going to do the how to sous vide a scallop. Season lightly with salt and a bit of pepper. Add a dollop of extra virgin olive oil, mix it well, and put it inside any of food safe Ziploc bag. Next thing what we want to do is we want to remove as much air as possible from the bag. Close as much as possible, leave only a small space, squeeze it out. If you want a more perfect air removal, what you can do is the water immersion technique, meaning that you get a big bucket of water, you put it in, and you slowly will push the air out. Okay, we can set this aside and we're going to sous vide in 51 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Okay, today I brought my sous chef along. So what we want to do is we're going to add this in. We are going to blend it at speed of 5. This is what we want to see, almost like grains. Okay, we are going to prepare now for the burnt cauliflower fried rice. You can either saute this or you can bake it. We're going to add some garlic, add the green, yellow, and red capsicum into this. Mix it up slightly, add some chopped parsley, season it with salt and pepper, add some olive oil. Look at the color combination, that's what you want, brightly colored. What this is going into is the oven for 20 minutes to 25 minutes depending on the oven itself. Halfway through, you're going to flip it over, just stir it a little bit. What you want to have is a light, nice round brown color at the end of it. Line your tray with parchment paper, a little bit of olive oil. Okay, this is going into the oven itself, 235, 230 for about 20 minutes. Halfway through, just take your spatula, turn it over slightly. What we want to have a nice crust on top of it. To do the sous vide, what you want to do is put a little bit of warm water in there. Put in your simmering basket, put in your bag of scallop. Make sure that it is fully immersed. If you can see, there's one function here that's for sous vide. It takes 30 minutes and at a temperature of 51. So after we sous vide the scallop itself, what we want to do is gently we want to remove from the bag itself. And what we want to do is we want to dry the scallop up. As when we pan fry that time, we want it to be as dry as possible to have a nice char on the outside. Okay, bring it up to medium to high heat. Add a little bit of olive oil. Gently place your scallop. Because the scallop has been sous vide, it's going to be firm and juicy inside. So you don't have to worry too much. The doneness should be about medium. What you want to have just nice char on the outside. So with sous vide, you are able to consistently have that. It will take about 2 minutes on one side and 1 minute on the other side. Okay, we are almost done. What you want to do is one flip. Can you see the color? Nicely charred. Okay, we're going to remove from heat for a while. Set it aside. We are going to deglaze and make the sauce with it. Garlic. You don't need to brown it. What you want is a little bit of fragrance coming out from it. And your capers in. What you want to have also is a little bit of white wine. This is so that you can deglaze and remove out the nice brown bits at the bottom of it. That's what we want. That's where the flavor will come in from. Add half a lemon juice in your butter. At this point, what you want to do is you want to switch off your fire. What you want to do is to allow the butter without browning. Let the heat do its job to melt down the butter. While it's melting down, add a little bit of parsley. While that's settling down, I'm going to bring out the burnt cauliflowers. This is our burnt cauliflower rice. We want a little bit of burnt color. The red, green and yellow. We are going to refresh it a bit with lemon juice. We refresh it with a little bit of parsley.
Go. This is my recipe, Pan-Seared Scallop with capers lemon butter sauce using USA Atlantic Sea Scallop. On behalf of Food Export Northeast and Cuisine and Wine Asia, I would like to thank you for watching my masterclass.